in the red corner on my left, we ask you to welcome the all-action star from Northants, Gary Wensor. And ladies and gentlemen, making his first appearance on television in this country, the top man at his weight in Europe, from Valencia in Spain, a welcome for Chato Pastor. And your third man, referee Max Ward.
Hello again, grapple fans. Good afternoon to you and welcome to the Cliffs Pavilion here at Westcliff-on-Sea, and a very unusual contest to start this afternoon's bouts. A catchweight bout between Gary Wensor, we all know in the light leotard, from Thrapston, Northamptonshire, 13 stone 9, but he's got a weight advantage of quite a bit over, well, a stone and a half, stone of 5 pounds to be exact, over a new fellow of this country. The Spaniard, there he is, from Valencia, Chato Pastor, 12 stone 4 of him, and it's the first time that he's ever appeared on television in this country, so you know as much about him as we do. The third man in the ring, of course, the legs you just see there, he is Max Ward of Birmingham. 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls to decide this contest at catchweight with Chato Pastor of Valencia in the dark trunks. The only reason I'm saying Valencia instead of Valencia, which I usually do, of course, is I just keep talking to Pastor in the dressing room with the help of John Harris, who speaks beautiful Spanish. And so I've heard it 3 or 4 times later, so I thought I'd reproduce it. I always think that the heavier man in a catchweight contest like this, especially when the opponent is coming from abroad, has never been seen in this country before, is on a hiding tonight. Because if he wins, he's got a weight advantage, everybody will say. If he loses, what the heck is he, with all his extra weight, why did he go down to a man of a stone and 5 pounds lighter? So really, there's no way that he can win, even if he does win. Pastor going for armholes a tremendous amount in this first round here. Not a double wrist lock, you notice. He hasn't got the hands right through. He hasn't got his own arm through that right arm of Gary's. In fact, he probably wishes he had now. From a rather otherwise quiet audience so far here at the Cliffs Pavilion, Westcliff-on-Sea, and although it's packed, of course, the first round of the preliminary contest, I'm trying to be a little quiet. They're waiting for bigger things to come, of course, in the shape of the mighty John Quinn and Mark Rocco, which come later on in this program. Less than a couple of minutes to go in this first round of 6. 2 falls to decide it. Prosthetic, Wensor. I think it won't be long before he starts using that weight. He'll have to, because the little man from Spain is turning very fast. Torn ankle there. Uses both hands inside the arms and the head in the hold there. Trying to turn his man over with that torn ankle. Gary Wensor not giving at the moment. Just 1 minute to go. Nicely reached, Gary Wensor. Nicely reached. He didn't have a chance to complete it. He did the second time with the slight splits move there. The leg spread got him to go off balance. Going for the full Nelson there, but he decided against it at the last second, and Pastor up very quick from that loose throw. Better now, Wensor, following up with the head scissors. 30 seconds. Not too much problem getting out of that. He's got his knee on the Wensor legs now, but he's only got 4 seconds. So far a good sporting bout, as you saw then, as we go over to Gary Wensor's corner from Thrapston, Northamptonshire, 13 stone 9. We first saw him in October 1977. He had 3 years in the unpaid ranks, but trained by, of course, his brother Ed, the bigger partner of the tag team. Turned pro 76. That's Gary Wensor.
Round 2.
Round 2, 5 rounds to go and no score. 2 falls to the side. This preliminary catchweight bout between Gary Wensor in the light leotard and Chato Pastor from Valencia, Spain, at 12 stone 4, giving away a stone and 5 pounds to Wensor. His first appearance on television in the UK. He has been to his country once before, about 7 or 8 years ago, where he was lightweight champion of Spain then. But he's since gone up. He's since gone up the weights to welter, and now he's even going for the middleweights. In fact, very soon we'll be seeing him going for the European middleweight title, but more about that later. Going for the head. A little bit too quick on that occasion, but wait till he understood that. He doesn't speak a word of English, Chato Pastor, but he certainly understood. Oh, he reached for that, and 1 foot got behind the neck, but he had to reach a long way for that, and just the right instep got behind Gary's neck. He certainly understood Max Ward there when he told him to break. It was too early on the attack. So Wensor now going for the back hammer and the throw from it, but he managed to extract the arm in time. Trying the same move again. Back hammer still there, held on with the right knee, goes for the opposite arm lever, and the left knee holding that on against the shoulder. Good move by Wensor here. Australia in trouble from this. Not much he can do about this. Gary Wensor, of course, wants him to go back to canvas, gets him all the way over if he can. Less than a couple of minutes now in round 2. Always interesting when a foreign wrestler comes into this country for the first time Had no idea of his style at all. He's got the feet hooked enough to prevent Gary Wensor from getting out of that way. But I was wrong there because Gary got out by extracting the feet from that block. Yes. I don't think it would have been wise to do it. Even Max Ward smiled at that one. And the crowd loved it. Just under a minute now in round 2. Not a sign of any score, really, except for that submission possibility by Pastor just now. Getting the arm lever now. Now, see how Wensor gets out of this one. Nicely. Very nice. Stayed in the arm lever and lifted his hold. The man almost to a body slam. 30 seconds. Again the arm lever. And right over the top, back to canvas now, but the feet through the ropes. And anyway, only a few seconds to go before the bell.
We challenged Churchill and he guaranteed to beat the renewal price on our home insurance.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And he automatically gave us 40 grand's worth of contents cover, which is plenty for us.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
If you buy online, you get a 15% discount.
Oh,
Come on, homeowners. If you haven't claimed for 3 years, we guarantee to beat the renewal price for your insurance. Challenge Churchill at churchill.com.
Jack, whatever's come over
I'm just
you?
hungry, that's all. Why, what's the matter with you?
Nothing's the matter with me, Jack. I'm all right.
The good old days, what a carry-on, and not a care in the world. But as you get older, you may start to think about leaving a little extra behind for your family or helping with funeral expenses. The AXA Sun Life Guaranteed Over 50 plan can help. From only £6 a month, it pays a fixed cash sum when you've gone. If you're between 50 and 80, you're guaranteed to be accepted with no medical. And so long as you keep paying your premiums, the full cash sum would be payable after the first 2 years. To find out more, simply call 0800 50 55 50 for a full information pack. Your first month's premium is free when you take out the plan, and you can choose a welcome gift. So to find out how you can leave more than just happy memories, call today on 0800 50 55 50 or visit the website. You'll even get a free Parker pen.
Oh, wacko.
I'm a computer programmer working from home, spending more time with family and friends.
I'm a website designer with real job satisfaction and less stress.
I design computer games, earning $30,000 a year with real promotion prospects.
I'm an IT manager with benefits and a company car.
If you're underpaid and undervalued and want real career prospects, train for a career in computers with CompuTeach, one of the UK's leaders in IT training. Join thousands who left their old jobs behind. You don't need any qualifications or experience and can stay in your current job whilst you train in your own time. Our dedicated careers team will even help you find your first IT job. Change your life forever. More money, better prospects, better quality of life. Call CompuTeach now on 0800 657 657. Visit us online at computeach.co.uk or text CHANGE to 64118.
When is a good deal not a good deal on car insurance?
When I'm not rewarded for my careful driving, just because I've been on Mum's policy.
At Direct Line, all named drivers can build up a personal no-claims discount to use when they need a policy of their own. And as well as great prices, when you insure more than one car at your address, we'll give you an extra 10% discount.
That's better.
Visit directline.com or call 0845 246 0016. Direct Line, a good deal better.
No sign of any score, and Gary Wensor having a little problem with the lace, but all set now. So 4 rounds to go and No score so far, 2 falls to decide this preliminary catchweight contest here at the Cliffs Pavilion, Westcliff-on-Sea. Gary Wensor from Northamptonshire in the light strip versus the Spaniard Chato Pasto. And a very efficient-looking wrestler this man is too, giving away a lot of weight here, nearly a stone and a half. Until this moment, doing fairly well. But it's my bet he'll find a way out of this too. And Gary himself decided to release, getting nowhere with that one at all. Oh, the speed. Very good. Very good, yes, over the top. Attempted suplex there, but didn't quite come off. Goes for a reverse double leg Nelson and gets it on the folder. And he's got the shoulders down for at least a count of 3. And it just took him 1 minute, 22 seconds until round 3. The first one on a pinfall to Chato Pasto. And our MC for this afternoon, John Harris.
Ladies and gentlemen, round 3. First fall of the contest to the Spaniard, Chato Pasto.
Excellent move it was too. I think he changed his mind and had a second bite of the cherry, but nevertheless it was a very good finish when he got to a round of deciding what he was going to do. 3 rounds to go. Can this man avoid the equalizer now from a much heavier opponent?
Second round 4.
Gary Wensor has got to come back pretty soon. 3 rounds in which to do it. 2 to get the equalizer, 1 for the winner. That's the way he's thinking of it now. At most. Yes, in time. He almost got his man down. The drop kick almost had his man when he's down. But the referee, Maxwell, didn't go nicely. Forced the balance. Yes, it's there. And again, the toe and ankle to Pasto. Very fond of this one. Oh yes, walked into that one. Nicely, Wensor. Not too happy about the posting, is he? Or is he laying it on? No, it's another drop kick he walked into. Wensor after another posting. Something about those postings he's not liking at all. Unless he's trying to draw Gary Wensor towards him. Oh, that slam will finish him if his really back is in trouble, and it has. The equalizer in the 4th. Just 1 minute, 32 seconds of round 4, and the equalizer to Wensor with that forward double knee press. John Harris.
And that was round 4, ladies and gentlemen. The second fall of the contest is an equalizer to Gary Wensor.
Well, he made it, and that's given him 2 rounds to come back in, Gary Wensor. Let's see if he can do it. Round 5 coming up any second.
Second way, round 5.
I think, I don't know whether he forgot to take a swill or whether he forgot to get rid of it having taken it, but he certainly held up the beginning of round 5 just a little bit. Wensor going for the backbreaker over the knee. Not really holding those legs. His left arm is there in case, but he's not really holding it. In other words, Gary Wensor, of course, now operating on the back weakness as much as he possibly can. Having seen Pasto worried about the original postings and the slams. Seems to have slowed him down a bit. Going around behind Pasto. Half Nelson. Oh, suplex from the side. Beautiful over the top cross press, and a little bit in trouble, Wensor? No. Feet very near the ropes. I think he can touch that bottom rope anytime he likes if he wants to. No, I don't think he'll make it this time, but good, excellent move. The side suplex, very unusual move that. One of his specialities, often leading to a fall, but didn't on this occasion. So Wensor manages to get up off the canvas to count of 2 just to save himself there. A variety of attacking moves, Pastor. Started the early rounds going for the arm holds, the back moves and the drop kicks, and now the leg locks. So Gary Wensor doesn't know what to expect next. Nicely over the top, the leg through, the right leg through for the bar for the figure 4 leg lock. Wensor now should have his man in a bit of trouble here, at least to have a breather if he wants one. No, decides not to. He keeps the figure 4 on, but doesn't worry with the bar. Right under the ropes, his head anyway. Drop kick that missed by a long way, and that hurt Gary Wensor's back. And the Spaniard going for him a bit too quick and getting reminded by Max Ward, not allowed, too much, arguing a little bit, doesn't quite understand the rules of that. And he says, all right, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do anything that was not allowed over here, but that follow-up, he obviously thought was part of the same move, and Max Ward, the referee, did not. Now, the grapevine, with 2 minutes to go in round 5. Opposite arm lever, near arm lever, and grapevine. 3 in 1 for the Spaniard, and going for back weakness too. Close up with the grapevine. Just to hold his own balance and destroy his opponents. Over the top for a far distant cross press, but didn't quite come off. The feet through the ropes. In fact, Wensor again gets out of that. Nice. Yes, okay, forearm, perfectly okay. Some nice wrestling in this opening bout. Drop kick which landed much better than the last time. Yes, that knee came right down on the throat then, all right. Following it up with more. Oh, this time the Spaniard waiting for him. And just a minute to go in round 5. And again, Pastor not quite understanding why he's not allowed to go for his man, having put him there. What's the use of me getting him down if I'm not allowed to attack him when he's there? That's his point. It's got to be part of the same move. That's enough of that, says the captain. And less than half a minute now in round 5. Quite unintentional, that last one. The fist not intended to get him near the face at all. The forearm to the chest, but it hit Gary Wensor's arm on the wall. Just 8 seconds now. And 1 more round to go after this one. Leg spread to the Spaniard on the bell. Could follow Chato Pastor over to his corner. We'll watch the former lightweight champion of Spain, which he title he got in 1972, now a welterweight, but coming up also for the middleweight. But here's the man who's over here on this occasion to fight Mal Sanders, the European middleweight title holder. That's on June 27th at the Wembley Arena, but more about that later.
Second away, the 6th and final round.
Round 6, final round, 1 fall each. Now, Pastor, he can give away this amount of weight, 1 stone 5 pounds to Gary Wensor in his first bout over here. The main bout that he's really over here for takes place on the 27th of this month, Wednesday the 27th, at Wembley Arena against Mal Sanders, the present holder of the middleweight title, European version. That's the one he's after. And of course, he won't be giving any weight away there. So it's a pretty good test for him here today.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oops. I wonder how many of those he gets in Spain. That bout, of course, between Mal Sanders and this Spaniard Chato will be seen by roller sport viewers, of course, on Saturday, July 14th. And a full Boston crab to the heavier man, which often proves so dangerous from the submission point of view. But not this time. Oh, yes. Follow that, Mr. Wensor. Now taking his man down with him, going over the top on a reverse double knee hold again, and right inside the ropes, and there it is, just inside the ropes. And it just took him 1 minute, 47 seconds into that final round to get a 2-4-0 win over Gary Wensor.